Hello guys, so these are my controller settings for Ultimate Team. I'm a Division 1 player and I'd like to show you what I use. There's a number of settings over here that people don't really take note of, but I feel like if you use it properly, you are going to get a lot of rewards from especially your defending and stuff like that. It really helps. So guys, let's go through it. Now, if you're playing Ultimate Team or any other online game mode in FC25, then definitely this will be turned on competitive, meaning there are some settings over here that you cannot do anything about. It's just what it is. All right, so first off, you have auto shots and assisted headers off. Now shot assistance, you'd want it to be on assisted. Guys, if you are not like super good at the game, like pro type of stuff, or like really expert with shooting, please keep it as assisted. If you try precision, we have assisted. If you try precision, guys, you'll be missing a lot of chances. Okay, so please, I think to be on the safer side, put it on assisted, especially with how horrible gameplay is these days. With precision, you get a bit of edge to your shot, like a bit of more power and stuff like that. But hey, I tried precision for about 3 months and I think assisted is better. Right now, next is time finishing. For time finishing, for me in the beginning, it was normally on off, right? So I decided to learn time finishing. That's when I put it on. So if you are just getting started and you feel like time finish may be a problem, you may turn it off, right? But if you really want to go to the next level and then improve your chances of scoring more goals, even from very hard corners like Triveles and finesse shots and stuff like that, then you'd want to have time finishing on, right? Then auto flare passes off. True pass assistance, you want to put it on semi. Lob true pass, you want to put it on semi. Ground pass assistance, you want to put it on assisted. Guys, even with assisted, sometimes like with how the gameplay is very irregular and inconsistent. I mean, it's a bit tricky, but then you'd want to put it on assisted because it definitely helps, all right? Especially when it comes to AI supporting you or even canceling some passes last minute to pass to someone else. It all comes in very handy. I can mention a lot of times that this thing has helped me. Cross assistance, you want it assisted. Low pass assistance, you want it assisted. Pass receiver lock, you'd want it to be late, all right? Because sometimes if you cue the pass, all right, and then this is early, your opponent may end up easily intercepting the pass. Sometimes you don't get any real support, right? But if you kill it late, all right, if you have the receiver locked to be late, then in some milliseconds the pass can go to someone else. Okay, if the AI detects that, hey, there is some sort of possible interception. It doesn't happen all the time, just very once in a while, but there are times that it happens and it saves you a lot. All right, precision pass sensitivity, you can put that on normal. Defending auto clearances, obviously, so clearance assistance, you can have it at classic, right? So for this one, if you want to clear the ball in some heated moments or in some emergency situation, you're not really bothered about the like where you are facing or stuff like that. I just want to really clear. So classic is better. Now defending is usually a tricky one and an argument among the community. For me, I have it on tactical defending, and mostly because of how my key mapping is. When I put on advanced defending, I'm not able to take advantage of the shoulder challenge because of how my key mapping is. But if you have your secondary press on R1 still, then you can try advanced defense. For me, my secondary press is on X, right, on console instead of R1. So then when I switch to tactical defense, I have some challenges in like adjusting mentally to the whole R1 as a shoulder tackle. So tactical defending is better for me, but between tactical and advanced, for me, I always go with tactical. But then if your key mapping is okay, you can go with advanced defending. Pass block assistance, definitely you have to have it on. It helps with the interception and stuff like that. Auto switching, you want to have it on air ball and then on loose balls, right? Sometimes when, let's say, the ball is about to go out of play or something like that, and you have to chase after the ball, you probably may not have time to now switch all the way to your player before. So AI can help you to switch to the player closest to the ball and stuff like that. So This really helps. Auto switching moves, assistance too. For that one too, it's really about like sometimes if you switch to your opponent, right? Let's read what it says, okay, to just make it clearer. So auto switching moving as assistance gives the player who you have switched to moving in their current direction for a period of time. This gives you time to orient your intended direction for the new player, right? The higher the assistance level, the longer the period of time the player will run. Okay, so for example, there's a true ball, right? If you have this one turned on, and then let's say there's a true ball, and then your defender is trying to track that true ball, and then for your opponent, you switch to your defender, the defender will keep running in a certain direction for a period before you can sort of gain control and then drag him back. In that moment, your opponent may be able to get the ball and dribble, or something like that, which can be a bit tricky. All right, so it's better to have it announced so that you can easily switch away from that defender or drag back that defender to cover whatever attacking options are there, right? Right stick switching, you want it to be on classic. Right stick switching preference reference, I think ball relative is best in my opinion. Player relative can really trip you up. Just a few people end up using player relative, but I think ball relative is better in this scenario, okay, because most of the time you want to apply a bit of pressure on whoever is holding the ball. All right, and anytime the ball is moving around, you immediately want to switch to like relative to how fast the ball is moving. If you do player relative, it may trip you up. You understand? Okay, right stick switching sensitivity, I feel like I used to try 8 and 9, okay, but I think that the higher the sensitivity, the more manual your switching is. Okay, that's one thing I've noticed. So then in the heat of the moment, you may end up switching frantically around and be switching to the wrong person. All right, but when you reduce the sensitivity, what happens is that it becomes more assisted. You understand? So AI is able to actually assist you to switch to the player that is closer to the ball. So even when you make frantic mistakes, it doesn't bite you too much. You are still able to get the on-ball defense, which is why I have it at 3. All right. So try it. It will really help you. Now, next, player switching. Lots of people have it on classic. All right. They allow the AI to determine where the next player switching will be. But guys, trust me, put it on closest to the ball, closest to ball. It really helps. Like this really helps when you are in high tense situations where you need to like press the L1 on console to switch, like without having to do the right stick switching thing. It really helps. Okay, so most of the time, anyone you are switching to with the L1 is the person that will be like very close to the opponent who is holding the ball. Okay, so that you can be pressing, applying pressure on that opponent very easily. Okay, all right, so this one you can leave it at default on 6. Player lock, you want to have it on. Player lock is a nice feature that you'd want to use. All right, so have that on. Save assistance, obviously you have it as assisted. Analog sprint, you have it on. Trigger effect off, and then this one is enhanced. So guys, this is basically for the gameplay settings. These are very important for you to go through and play around with it to see what actually works for you guys. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if I missed anything. And also guys, I stream on Twitch as well from Thursday to Sunday, so guys, please join me on the Twitch channel and then let's have some fun. All right, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. It's bye for now.